Welcome back to my social media workshop. This is Greg Preet with Online Profit Strategy, and I want to start out here by talking about your blog and explaining to you so that you really understand why it's so critical for you to be blogging on a regular basis. You know, most people, they don't even realize that blogging is a critical part of their social media campaign. You say social media, people think Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. They don't even know sometimes that blogging is social media, and not only is it social media, it's the most important step within your social media campaign. So I'm going to tell you why here. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you a little secret that all of the experts know. In fact, everybody that is successful at marketing online does this one thing, and they do it really, really well. And most people don't realize it, don't understand it, and so I'm going to share that with you at the end of this video. So make sure you watch it all the way through. So let's talk about your blog. Again, like I already stated, it's your most critical component of social media, and there's a few reasons for that. First of all, it's your platform being able to really establish your credibility. There are things that you know about your industry and your business that a lot of other people just don't know. This is your place to share that information, to share those strategies, to share those tips, to be able to really establish your credibility as a leader and as a knowledgeable person within your industry. The blog is a place where you can absolutely do that, and you can do it on a regular basis. If you think about it, a Facebook post or a tweet or a LinkedIn update, you're really limited on how much space you have and how much time somebody is willing to spend on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn when they're reading one of your posts. Whereas your blog, you have more space, more room, more ability to really tell your story. And so you want to leverage your blog to really establish your credibility and, again, like I said, doing that on a regular basis. Now, this is important. It's really the only content that you actually own. Think about this for a second. Do you remember there was a social media website called MySpace? And people spent tons of time on there. We're talking probably 10 years ago, maybe not quite that long. And all of a sudden, one day, it pretty much went away and was replaced by Facebook. So the reason why I tell that story is because you have to understand that when you post information on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, you don't own that information. You don't own that content. They do. And if for any reason they disappear or they decide to change their rules, or heaven forbid, they decide one day that they don't like you and they want to delete your account, all of your content, all of your previous work that you've done on those platforms, it goes away. And so does your database. Any of your fans or followers or connections, they're all gone if your account goes away. So the blog is really the only content that you can post online that you actually own and control. So not only do you own it, but you can also control how long it stays there. So for instance, if you post something on Facebook, as soon as other people start posting, your information gets shoved down and the chances of anybody seeing it decrease. But when you post something on your blog, you can leave it at the top for as long as you want. In fact, it can be a static piece that is always at the top of your blog. So anybody that goes there will always see it. So you can control how long it stays there, how long it is in general, and control aspects that you cannot control with other social media platforms. And I've already touched on this. You own the database of followers. You don't own the people that like you on Facebook. And if your Facebook account goes away, so do they. But with your blog, you own that database of followers, and it allows you to market to them and to keep in touch with them on a regular basis. And then there's this little detail down here at the bottom. You know, the scramble for search engine rankings has never been more important in today's society than it is now. You know, I think we all understand that people will go to Google, Yahoo, Bing, and search for things before they'll pick up the Yellow Pages or any other form of advertising. So it's really important that your company ranks well with the search engines, and blogging is a way for you to get found via the search engines, and by consistently blogging, it will help your search engine rankings. So any good online marketing presence is always going to include blogging for all of these reasons. Now let's talk a little bit about the content. And here's the secret that everybody knows that is successful at this, And if you want to be successful at social media marketing and generating followers and leads online, you've got to know this as well, and you've got to really be committed to it. And that is, you must provide value with your content. You have to have a giver's mentality. Yes, that means sometimes you have to be willing to give away some of the secrets within your business or within your industry without worrying that there's going to be people out there that are going to steal your information and then they're never going to come back to you. Because really the reality of it is that people that are out there sharing their valuable information are getting more and more business, not the opposite way around. It's very rare that you'll see somebody with a strong online marketing campaign who's complaining that their competitors are out there stealing their secrets. Maybe in an old school world, you might have to worry more about that, but in today's internet savvy world, the information that you're sharing probably has already been shared by somebody else somewhere. There's very few people out there that have exclusive information that absolutely nobody else has. But by sharing that information, you're going to establish yourself as a leader and give yourself credibility. And that's where you're going to really see the rewards, because those people who are your prospects, they're going to gravitate to you because you're the one providing that information. And you're going to become a trusted resource for all of those who do go to your blog and who follow you on a regular basis. So, provide value, figure out what your prospect needs and wants to know, and then provide that information, and you build trust and you build rapport online in doing so. And then what we're going to use now is all of those other social media platforms out there. We're going to use those to drive traffic back to your blog. So we're going to use Facebook and Twitter to get people to go back to your blog, because that's where all of this great content is housed. So with that, let's move on to the next video, and you may want to bookmark this page and come back to this video later down the road. I know it's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but it's really critical that you understand how important the blogging process is to your success online. So with that, let's move on to the next video. See you there.